Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Supernatural. This is season 2, episode 17. This one is called Heart. I'm excited to watch this one and the next one because I think the next one was called Hollywood Babylon. So that just sounds like something I'm probably going to be interested in. All right. I'm ready to jump straight into this. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. And I'm ready. Oh, I'm going to need my headphones, so I'll have to come right back. But I'm ready to jump right in. And when I come back, I will count down for the full-timer reactions, which you can find on Patreon. Those links are in my description box below. There's also early access when it comes to Supernatural and all the shows that I watch. So thank you guys for your support. San Francisco. I was born in San Mateo, California. So I'm familiar with the Bay Area here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to. This isn't working.
File my
it's not, Nate.
documents.
Could you just give me a look?
I already called you a cab.
Call the.
I'll see you in the
There
morning.
you go. Good work, woman.
That happen a lot?
Wait,
Only
that's
happens
exciting.
once
This
in a
guy's.
while.
Oh, Winter Soldier? Sebastian Stan? What are you doing
Okay.
here? Wait, what's this? What is going on? This poor lady. Oh my god. Wait, I feel like that's not the right choice. You should have stayed there in a group with a group of people. God, this is so scary. This is like, oh, he's right there. Being a woman, it is scary. Like, just, I don't know, going out at night and getting in your car, there's just looking over your shoulder. It's scary. What? Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Was it the guy? Was he like, he was bothering you, so I was just trying to help. I love you, Jessica. I don't.
Here he is, detective.
Oh man. Oh my god. Dude. Oh.
It's a pretty nasty bite.
A bite?
Okay, way off the record.
Sure.
If I didn't know better, I'd say the guy was attacked by a wolf.
Oh, so he's a werewolf.
One more thing. This guy, was his heart missing?
Yeah, how did you know that? I haven't even finished my report.
She's like, how do you know that?
They were all hookers working Hunter's Point. Now cops are trying to keep things under wrap, but they're looking for a serial killer.
And the lunar cycle?
So he's a
Yeah,
werewolf.
month after month. Dean, could you be a bigger geek about this?
I'm sorry, man, but what about a human by day?
I love
a
werewolves
freak animal
too.
killing machine by moonlight? Don't you understand? I mean, werewolves are badass. You haven't seen
I
those.
love werewolves too.
Okay, Spark. And you know what? After we...
This is my neighbor Glenn. Glenn, this is Detective.
That's your neighbor.
And
You guys, oh, that's nice. Being friends with your neighbors. She just has a lot of men surrounding her.
He's sweet. He came over to check on me.
Are you the
Have a
werewolf?
seat.
Is it you?
You get a few scotches in him, and he started hitting on anyone in a 5-mile radius. You know the time.
Yeah, I do. What happened?
Kurt got into it with Nate, threw a punch before security grabbed him. I was lucky to keep my job.
When was the last time you saw Kurt?
A few nights ago, Kurt showed up, like he was watching me.
Protecting you. I'm gonna have to find. I'm not choosing any sides right now. I'm gonna wait till the end of the episode. Oh boy. Okay, well, maybe it is Kurt. Okay, yeah. That either way, dude. That's creepy. Like whether you're a werewolf or you're not, unless she's like haunted by him, like something happened.
Anything?
Nothing but leftovers in a six-pack.
Freezer. Maybe there's some human hearts behind the Haagen-Dazs or something.
I mean, it's happened before. Some people, like Jeffrey Dahmer, and like, come on, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Is that a baton? Oh no, it's not enough. Oh shit. Oh, he had the gun out too.
What's going on?
Police business, Glenn.
Glenn, come on, get a life, Glenn. Don't live your life for this person who doesn't care about you in that way.
We're not really sure.
It's probably nothing, but we just don't want to take any chances. In fact, one of us should probably stay here
my
with you,
God.
just in case he stops
One of us being
Where does he
me, Dean.
You go. I'll stay.
Forget that. You go after the creepy ex. I'm gonna hang here without you,
Dude, why do you always get to hang out with the girls?
because I'm older.
No, seriously.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Dean, always with the scissors.
Shut up. Shut up. 2 out of 3.
On the lookout there, all right?
Sam's all nervous. There's something about her, like, obviously she's very attractive. What the fuck? Okay, well now she's just trying to get him.
You know, I think I will sit on that couch.
But like, I wonder if she has like a pheromone about her, like if she is the wolf, like, you know, the alpha wolf, alpha female.
Let me guess. You're sitting on her couch like a stiff, trying to think of something to say.
Yeah, just like Glenn. But anyways, I feel like she has a pheromone and it's attracting all
Bye,
men,
Dean.
all the men to her.
Wait, so Kendall married Ethan's father just to get back
What is
at
this,
him?
Days of Our Lives?
And now she's set to
What a bitch! Can I ask you a question? It's a little personal.
You've seen my entire underwear collection.
Yeah, because you purposely did that, but okay.
You're clearly smart. I mean, your house is full of great books, you know, and you're independent. What were you doing with Kurt?
I mean, it's not like he introduced himself like, hi, I'm possessive and controlling and I like to punch people, want to be my girlfriend.
Right.
I was too insecure to leave.
I find that hard to believe.
Don't.
I mean, you don't really
Don't
seem
find
like
it
the
hard
type.
to believe.
Yeah, well, some stuff happened.
Don't judge people by
My
their
life
by the
changed,
book
I
by,
changed.
by their cover, by the whatever.
Well, for one thing, I could keep feeling sorry for myself or I could take control of my life. I chose the latter. First thing I did was tell Kurt he had to go.
Smart move.
I really hope she's great. She's not a wolf. She doesn't have pheromones coming off.
It's all been wonderful, really.
But this show makes me
What?
paranoid.
You're unusual.
Unusual.
No. Unusual, like, impressive.
Damn, Sam is like really falling.
I found him.
Good. Don't take your eyes off him.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, yeah, my eyes are blue. Sammy, I gotta let you go. Huh?
Just the freaking dollar.
I'm gonna turn in.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll be here.
Okay.
You know, if you hear anything, I mean, if you wake up, just call out.
I would love that if I was a single person and you know, Sam Wise, Sam Wise Gamgee over here was gonna protect the house. I'd be happy about that. Damn. Well, let's make sure he's a werewolf, not just shoot him.
What the?
Kurt's gonna be dead, isn't he? Yep, I freaking knew it! Ah! Damn! Well, why did she wait so long to kill Kurt?
Damn, I've been here the whole time. She's in bed asleep.
Well, she wasn't an hour ago. Check her right arm below her elbow. I nicked her with a silver knife.
Well, God, get out. Either way, just get out of there. You don't have any weapons.
Where are my pajamas?
Does she not know that she's a werewolf?
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh.
And neither are you.
You would know you're a werewolf, right?
I am not a werewolf. There is no such thing. It's made
I mean,
up,
unless she
all right?
doesn't know that she's
They're
turning
not
into
real.
a werewolf.
You know they're not real.
No!
Sam, God, you need help.
That's crazy, though, for her to be saying
something that
stuff
you're gonna-
like that.
I'm not what you think I am. I'm not.
Don't look into her pretty eyes, okay? Don't look into her pretty big eyes. Just, you've got to be strong. Let Dean do it. Dean hates any type of like monster creature.
How you doing?
He just fucking he just does it. He comes in.
She's lying.
It either is a
Maybe she
lie
knows
or
she's
she
cheating, you know? Maybe
doesn't know.
Maybe there might be another way we can get the job done without having to waste her.
How? Put her on like a leash? I mean,
Are you thinking what I think?
get a kennel? I don't understand.
That's there. When were you mugged?
Oh.
About a month ago, grabbed me from behind.
Did he bite you?
How did you know that?
Wow.
Look, I know it's a long shot.
You're forgetting something. Maddie's probably gonna turn soon, all right? We can't just let her take off to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
I'll stay with her.
And if she busts loose,
You have to shoot her.
Sam,
I'll shoot her, all right?
I would leave Dean in charge of this.
But Dean, I need you to go out there. At least go look for the thing. Dean, please. We can save this girl.
What about Glenn? So I guess it was the pheromones in a way. Like, obviously she's extremely attractive, but like the fact that the men are kind of like attracted to her. There's like some animalistic thing coming out of her, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie, all right? The odds aren't exactly in our favor. If this goes the way I pray it does, you'll live the rest of your life, and I'll just be a bad memory.
Aww. Yeah, because she doesn't understand what the hell's happening. She really does think this guy is like holding her hostage, right? Because it was women that he was killing. Yeah, and attacking and mugging. I don't know. Glenn seems the type. Damn. Damn. That's so interesting. I feel like she should have turned into an actual wolf, though. It's like they're in Sin City or something. You know that movie Sin City? That's like, where are they? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's Glenn's beard. He's from the church, though. He's, you know, he's a God-fearing simp. That is creepy, and he was her neighbor the whole time, too.
What happened? Where am I?
He doesn't even know that he's a werewolf.
Help me. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Oh.
easy, Glenn. Just take it easy.
Oh, damn. And she'll never know that Sam... Look at that. Well, girl, you need a... There's no way you could do that with your nails. But shit. This episode was great. It's so sad.
You'll never see me again.
Aw, man, they actually... Okay, so she wasn't bad. They could have had a connection. They did have a connection. Yeah, look at that. Sam. Wow.
Speaking of Madison,
Whatever.
don't whatever me, man. You liked her. Maybe,
Dean, she thought I was a stark raving lunatic.
you saved her life.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Oh, God. Yeah, what? They're like right outside her house.
Still doing?
We're pretty sure you're not gonna turn tonight, but we gotta be 100%, so.
Well, if we're gonna wait it out, I might as well do it together.
Oh, that's cool.
I did all those horrible things when I turned.
You didn't know.
Yeah, Sam's been through this with being possessed too, just recently. Like, this is scary.
So when
It looks like we got ourselves a few hours to kill. Poker, anyone?
Poke her, anyone? I'm sorry. So, she's in the clear.
God, thank you. Thank you so much.
He's like, where's my hug?
That was smooth. You mean he thinks you're gonna get laid?
Look,
It's okay.
I mean, come on, here we go, the makeout. I always always find these scenes so funny. Well, Sam needs a win. I mean, they're both very hot, so they're like, let's go. Damn, okay, hold on a sec. What is this turning into? Goodness, this is like one of those novellas, those novels, those books with like the cover art those for women that, you know, I don't know what they're called. Oh my god, if she is a werewolf right now. No. How long is this episode?
She turned.
What?
I couldn't grab her in time.
What the hell?
Look, we gotta find some way to help her. Some legend we missed or something.
If there was, don't you think someone we know would have known it?
Well, then we have to look harder until we find something.
No, you gotta let this go, man. That sucks.
What? All right, hold on, Maddie. We're coming to get you. Just stay where you are.
This is, oh my god, this is like a roller coaster.
We've scoured every source. There's just no cure.
Is he right?
Damn.
We could lock you up at night, but you bust out, and some night you will. Someone else dies.
Wow, that is heavy. I didn't realize being a werewolf is like that.
So I guess that's all there is to it then.
No, but there shouldn't be.
Stop it. Don't talk like
I
that.
like
Sam,
Sam's
I don't want to hurt anyone
viewpoints. Like,
else.
we should look to help people instead of, no. Well, don't make him do it.
We can find a way, all right? I can. I'm gonna save you.
Tried. I know you tried. This is all there is left.
Man.
This is the way you can save me. Please.
Man, what the hell? Man, what? Oh, the show, God. God, what the? No.
I'm sorry.
No, you're right. She's right.
Oh my God.
Sammy, I got this one. I'll do it.
She asked me to. Just wait here.
Ugh. Oh. Oh, come on, man. That one I did not see that one coming. I did not see that being so sad. That was really depressing. Oh. I'm like surprised I'm not like full on like weeping, because that one, I mean, damn, that's just sad. That's really, really, really sad. Like, I have a lot of mixed emotions on this episode, because I mean, the overall is just obviously very entertaining, there's all these little twists and turns, and it felt like, okay, we could save her, like, she's going to be okay. But yeah, I guess they did keep her up all night, that night that they stayed with her. So it is this thing where you have to fall into, you have to be unconscious, pretty much, and then you'll turn into the werewolf. Oh. And the fact that I think that was Sam's, like, the first person or monster. I think that's the first person he's killed, I feel like. I can't remember very well, but I know Dean does most of the killing. And so it had to be someone that he had, like, had a connection with, who was a really, like he was saying, like, you know, you're very unusual, you're very intelligent, you're different. And she genuinely was. She actually was just like a normal, she was just a person trying to live in this world, and she had insecurity, she had all kinds of things going on, she was mugged, and it just, this curse befell her, and there's nothing you can do about stuff like that. Like, there's just, it doesn't matter how good you are, it doesn't matter how bad you are, things are going to happen to you, whether they're good or bad. that's the kind of how the world is. And I mean, I still feel like do the best you can do to be good and like put that energy out there in the world, regardless of what comes back to you. But yeah, that one's heavy. I feel like there's this theme in the show that's like people can't be saved almost. Like the people, and I'm relating it back to like mental illness. I know from my perspective, doesn't mean that this is what the show is about. But for me, because I do see mental illness and mental disturbances and the things we go through in our lives and diagnosis, whatever, they are so difficult. It's so difficult. It's when you don't have a handle on yourself. Like, for example, like a PMDD, I've brought this up that I have PMDD and I've had it for years. I think probably since I was 13 when I started my period. And it really changes you. It's like this thing. It's literally like you turn into a werewolf. You are not aware. You can't stop. You know it's going to happen. It happens every month. You know what, like the aftermath, the damage that happens in your interpersonal life. And I'm being really honest. Like I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It sucks. It's horrible. And I think for me, what I'm looking into is like working on trauma, working on doing my EMDR, which I've finally started doing with my therapist, and trying to do more physical activity, trying to lessen my burdens, lessen my stresses, to make my life and the closest people around me have as easy as possible. But there's things with mental illness that you can't change, or things that I don't know if PMDD it's not a mental illness, but it is a disorder. And I don't want to even claim it. Like, I don't like claiming things on me or saying I'm this, because then I'm putting myself in a box. Everyone is on it's all a spectrum. It's all different. Our traumas are all different. Our brains work differently. But I do see this correlation between mental health and these supernatural elements. And if you suffer from PMDD, my heart goes out to you. It's not easy. People will shame you, will say, you need to change, you need to do this. But there's really, truly, it's not easy to stop something when your brain, something, it clicks and you're not the same person. And then you wake up from it and you're like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And so it's like one of those things. For me personally, things have been getting better in the last few months, and I'm maybe when I kind of find what helps me, I'll make a video about that, and maybe I can help other people. But I'm a person who just wants to find a cure for things, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm always trying to figure out how do we help people. So I feel like Sam in a lot of ways. Like I don't like the thought of, oh, this is going to happen every month. This is going to happen to you, and it's not in your control. But you are killing people, or you might potentially kill someone. So of course, it's like, what are the options here? And I just pray that the show ends with something like some sort of cure. Like, instead of saving someone by killing them, putting them out of their misery, it's like, no, actually, there is a way. There's hope. And this one was just heartbreaking because it just seemed like there wasn't any hope. And maybe in the seasons to come, they do find some sort of cure. But it's so interesting, like the Twilight werewolves are different. Like, they're not like attacking people. They're sentient. They know what's going on. They're still like, they're just wolves, and they can't help but change. But from my memory, my recollection, they don't hurt people. But you can tell me if I'm wrong about that. Yeah, but I do see it as like, it's like it's deeper than what it comes off as. And this episode was heart-wrenching. It was beautifully done. The acting is always top notch, and like the boys are always doing it. Like Sam is obviously much more sensitive than Dean, but even just seeing Sam like all broken up like that, it's heartbreaking. And then seeing Dean also, like him flinching at the idea that he just shot her, and he understands the gravity of it all, especially after he killed Glenn, and Glenn had a terrifying death because he literally, it was like you wake up from a dream and you're like, oh my god, I'm dying, help me, oh, I'm dying. Like that was a very realistic way. I'm sorry for calling him a simp, and for someone that would do like who would do that. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm trying to make things light and funny, but in reality I don't have like those types of feelings. It's just more like for fun. But I feel bad for him too. He was a victim. They all are. I just like the way that this show is not just some like hollow, shallow like horror thing. It's like there's real depth to this. There's real consequences. It's really dark. It's more of a darker, depressing show than it is happy, and I think I kind of appreciate that too, because it is reminiscent of real life. Like life is really about suffering, and then you get to have some moments of happiness. That's how I see it. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of stuff happens up here. I think maybe I'll leave you guys with a positive thing. So I'm reading the Dhammapada, and that's the book of the Buddha's teachings. And the first chapter is called Choices. And the first line of that chapter it says, we are what we think. I think it goes on to saying, from our thoughts arises who we are, and our thoughts create the world or make the world. It's not exact word for word, but we are what we think. And so recently, because I'm always on this journey of how do I become better? How do I help myself? I don't want to keep doing the same shit over and over and over. I don't want to keep doing it. Even if it's hard, I want to fight it. I want to work against it, and I want to know how to help other people. That's my mentality. It doesn't mean I'm a good person or a bad person or this or that. Please don't like exalt me in any way. I have done things that are not good, selfish, self-absorbed. I've done things that are kind and helpful. It's not black or white, it's a gray thing. I strive to be better and want to be better. That doesn't mean I'm better than anyone else, but I want to, my mentality has shifted as I've gotten older, and I just want to spend my time trying to work on in a place of like trying to help me and then help others. So in the past month, I've really been like thinking about this. We are what we think, and I'm letting it and so instead of like this thing where I'm always like, oh, I'm depressed, or oh, I'm feeling like I'm in a lot of pain, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, these are real things. I have pain, I have these feelings, I have all this stuff going on. But I started saying, I am of healthy mind, I am of healthy body, I am of a healthy spirit. And I've been saying this over and over to myself. And just having belief in that. And to be honest, I have seen changes. I have. And so it's not only by my words, but by my actions. I've been little by little building myself up to this place too, realizing that I'm going to probably be lethargic, because I do suffer from different like depressions and different things like that, where I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm in pain. But I realized like I can't do anything. The only person that can help me is me. And so what I realized was like, I gotta get up, gotta clean the dishes. And then I realized like, oh, I still feel like shit while I'm cleaning the dishes. I'm still in pain, I'm tired. And but this time around I kept going at it. every day. I kept pushing myself. And I've been doing this for the last few months now. And I've been on a pretty good like structure, and I'm coming out of the other side now a little like but so what I want to say is like you can make the changes in your life, but it's not like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm a ball of light and I'm sunshine and rainbows and I don't feel pain. You still will feel the pain, but you just have to keep pushing yourself because it's up to us to make ourselves move forward. And then now every step of the way, and there's been many steps in my life to lead me to this place, so it's not like an overnight thing. This is months and years in the making, but now I'm into this, we are what we think. And then I've started to change that, and there's just new habits I'm forming and stuff. But this person wouldn't, 10 years ago, absolutely not, I couldn't have done it. I was not in the right headspace. 5 years ago, no. 2 years ago, not to this extent. So please don't think like you have to be on this level. But I do truly, truly believe things start here, and trauma is real. It causes mental health issues, mental illness, and take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, and live your life, who you are, and don't hide yourself. Be yourself. I think also pushing down who you are creates a lot of mental illness. So love yourself, even though other people might not like who you are or accept who you are. That's okay. It's not, they are living their own life. You have to live yours. And yeah, this was I don't know, this episode really made me think about all of this stuff. And that's what I want to do with this channel. Everyone has like a thing, like everyone's doing their thing, and I understand this might be different than like other reaction channels, but this is not necessarily a reaction channel. It did start like that, but I'm trying to move it to something else. I think just talking about our honest experiences are helpful to help others, and I want to use this platform to do that if I can in any way. Yeah. So I leave you with that. We are what we think. So just even when it hurts, say, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm here still. I'm breathing. I have shelter. I have my soul. You know, there's things like that. And it's not easy, but it's necessary. But there is still hope. And I think that's the thing. You just got to have hope. And that's what this show also talks about. The last episode was like we just have to hope that wherever the spirits go after we die, that it is somewhere good, because no one knows, but we can have hope and we can have faith that everything's okay and everything will be okay. And I believe that. So I will leave you guys with that. Wonderful episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.